Laina, welcome back to Daily Diabetics. First of all, I have the hiccups. Second, I apologize for lighting. It's 7:20 at night. Just got home from an endo appointment. I actually left school like 30 minutes early today and I'm just now getting home. So it's been kind of a long night. These hiccups are really getting on my nerves. But this week's theme, we're talking about blank with diabetes. So I thought something I could do is running with diabetes, or like cross country, or oh my goodness. Something I could do is running with diabetes, like cross country and track. More of you guys are probably in track rather than cross country, but still either one is still running, doing cardio types of workouts. So I figured this video could be helpful to some of you out there. So my running career basically started in 7th grade when I did track, so that was the end of 7th grade. The summer after that I did cross country for middle school, 8th grade, and then I did 8th grade track, and now I'm on to my 9th grade cross country season. Some things that I want to share with you guys that I've learned over these few years of running with diabetes is if you have an insulin pump, to use it to its full potential with your temporary basal rates. So with running, my blood sugar tends to go down because with cross country it's like longer distance stuff, so you're like continuously running at the same steady state cardio basically. So that kind of tends to make my blood sugar go down. So what I will do, I figured out, was to do an 80% decrease in my basal rate for practice, and I will actually turn that on like maybe 30 minutes before practice starts, and then I'll just turn it off after practice is over. And that tends to help with my blood sugar, like stabilize it and not go low during practice. Now clearly this is gonna depend on what your blood sugar is before practice. Like if it's like 300 and steady there, you obviously probably don't want an 80% decrease. I would still probably do like maybe a 30% decrease, just because mine typically drops super fast sometimes, and that's just impossible to run with. Just depending on the number, you'll have to work with it and see what works best for you, like your decrease, how long you do. I had to work like maybe a few weeks on that to finally figure out that 80% decrease really worked with my number. So that's my first tip. My second tip is to bring Gatorade, and this is like something really simple and fast to use. If you're like in the middle of a workout or something and you're going down, you can sip on this throughout the whole entire practice, and it will kind of help to stabilize your blood sugar some. If you see it's going down a little bit, you could drink some of that instead of eating something, because I know from experience it's hard to eat something and then run like right after. That kind of like hurts your stomach and messes with you some. So Gatorade, I would totally recommend it, and I recommend like the little 22 carb bottles. They're about that big. They have 21 grams of sugar. Obviously don't get like the Gatorade Zero or whatever it's called, because that doesn't have any sugar in it, and that would not do the trick for you at all. That would like defeat the purpose of even drinking it, period. My third tip is to eat something if you need to before, and foods I would recommend that aren't too bad on your stomach if you need to eat something before practice are like, I will have the Chewy Dip granola bars. I mean, I show these in like every single video on my channel. And then also those fruit snacks. The two things that I always carry with me in my purse. I think I showed them in my last video on this channel too. So I would recommend those because they're pretty light, simple to eat. They aren't like heavy on your stomach. So those are good to eat before you have to run if you need a snack. I would recommend, like, if you don't have to eat a snack, probably don't, but if you need to, those things aren't terrible to have to run right after. Like right after you eat it, it's not terrible to run with that. So yeah, those are like my 3 tips. I think those were 3 tips that I would recommend for like cardio, running with diabetes, like steady state cardio type of workout. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below. We post new videos every single day. Get excited for November. The project is coming and we are so excited. It's going to be amazing. Comment down below if you have any tips, if you're a runner, or things that you do that I didn't mention in this video. I would be curious to hear what you guys have to say and some things that you do. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.